Hello there, I'm John McLauchlan. I'm here with Mr. Rob Fore. Now, for people that know me, you know that I'm involved with SEO and anything that...
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
I know. Well, anything I get, you see, I teach secret people, and everything I get, I steal from you.
Right.
So, Mr. Rob Fore is my SEO coach. We spent a lot of time together last year developing, an SEO strategy. One of the things I want to know from you, Rob, is that you teach the basics, and then every so often you come up with an idea, and I go, oh God, I thought I had this SEO thing going, and now you come up with like the Twitter thing. And how do you come up with these ideas? How do you sort of develop them?
A lot of the time, it's coming to events like this and just paying attention to what the other people are doing. If you really think about what we do, is we sit and we work in isolation. We get our little system, we do our thing, and it's kind of like to the exclusion of the world. Well, our way is not always the only way, or maybe even the best way. So we come to events like this where there's active six-figure, multiple six-figure, even seven-figure income earners, and just listen to what they're excited about. And quite often you're going to learn something like, wow, I didn't even know.
Right, yeah. And then you go and test it?
I always go and test it and then go, is it going to work for me? Because even though it may be working great for them, it may not work for you. For example, I do a lot of blogging. I don't mind writing. But if English isn't your first language, or even if it is, but you really don't spell well, it might not be for you. So if you work great for me or great for John, but you're like, or video might be your better thing. So I do test it, and whether it's good for me or not good for me, then I can report that to my team and go, hey, you guys, this might be awesome for you.
Yeah, fantastic.
So it's kind of like we're the frontier guys, I guess. We go find it and bring it back to the tribe and go, hey, look what I found.
And go try it, and it becomes a thing to do. Yeah, fantastic. What would you say, what would your sort of main advice be to people getting started with SEO? What would you sort of recommend to people?
Yeah, I think with SEO, you really need to compile, ask yourself, it doesn't matter what you sell, and every blog post can sell something different, or every particular blog can sell something different. But ask yourself the question, who's the person most likely to have an interest in what I'm selling? Starting with that, the answer to that question, compile an extensive keyword list and create content for every one of those keywords. That way we don't have to get lucky and dominate for something that gets a lot of searches. We can dominate for or rank for 3-4 dozen things that get a little bit of search, call it the long tail, that all adds up to a great big tail.
Right.
And it's just an easier way to get started versus trying to beat the competition and trying to do something magnificent.
So just from that then, in terms of keyword research, you say go and be the competition, you go and do your strategy, you are the competition. Right. And other people say go for low competition keywords. So what would you recommend?
Well, that's how I do it. So let's say we pull a keyword list. Let's say there's 500 keywords on that list, and all sorted from high to low. The highest number of searches is for this keyword. Well, obviously that's the one we want to rank for, but it's going to be so competitive, it's going to be hard. So I'll create that piece of content first. But now we've got 499 all keywords. Now I start from the bottom up. Now I am building the long tail, and I'm going for tiny searches that have no competition. And each of those posts, somewhere in that post, I'm going to link back to that original. So by the time I've created these other 400 pieces of content, I've created so much authority to that original one, we dominate.
Absolutely.
Make sense? Yeah. So it's kind of like sneaking in the back door, and it works.
Right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I teach you, I get from Rob Fore, and this is straight from Rob Fore. So fantastic information, Rob.
Yeah.
Appreciate the
John.
interview.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Okay, I'm John McLauchlan. This is Rob Fore, and we'll speak soon.
Cool, right?